Everyone, we welcome you all to the University Fair program organized by the Knowledge Confluence and EduTV. The Knowledge Confluence has adeptly curated a number of innovative projects and inspired creative partnerships across the globe. Next, we would like to call upon Professor Robert Chankoff from the Central College of United States.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much. How are you all today? I don't know, have you been sitting down for the whole time? Yes. I'm going to give you an opportunity to stand up, but we are going to stand up with a purpose. What I'd like to know is, where are the 11th graders? Could you just raise your hands? Thank you. Where are our 12th graders? Excellent. I'm going to ask both classes together to do something for me. If you are 75% to 100% sure of what you want to study at college, please stand up. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. You may sit down. Next, if you are 50 to 75% sure, 50 to 75% sure about what you want to study at college, please stand up. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Sit down, please. If you are just 25% to 50% sure of what you want to study at college, please stand up. Okay, I see that. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. And if you are 0% to 25% sure of what you want to study at college, please stand up. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to invite those of you who are almost 100% sure of what you want to study at college to keep an open mind for my discussion. For those of you who have no idea what you want to study at college, congratulations. That was me when I was deciding to go to college. I did not make a decision about what I wanted to do at college until very, very late in my 12th year. Looking at colleges or looking at your future is sometimes very difficult because you think you may see what you want to do, but in reality, you may wind up doing something different. And I'd like to ask you to take a look at this next slide and tell me what you see. So, yes, sir. Could you please tell me what you see? I'll ask everyone to be quiet. Thank you. Sir, you're on. Tell us what you see.
Hello.
What do you see?
A two-person and a trophy.
Excuse me, one more time.
Two-person and a trophy.
You see two people. Does everybody see two people? Can you see two people? Okay. And what else do you see?
And a trophy.
You see, does anybody see a trophy? All right, so tell me, where are the two people? Left and right. And where is the trophy? In the center. Okay, now here's what I want you to do. I want you to focus I want you to focus only on the people. Focus only on the people. Can you see them? How many are there? What are they doing? They're facing each other. Okay, now I want you to block out the people and I want you to look only at the trophy or the cup in the middle. I want you to focus on that. Can you see the people? No, they disappear. Let's go on to another one. I want to take a look at another one. Can you tell me what you see here? Be quiet. And tell me what you see here. Do we have anybody who wants to? Yeah, we'll get you right here. Okay, hold on for a second. If you would all be quiet.
There's an old woman and a young girl facing behind.
Okay, so there's an old woman. Can everybody see the old woman? I hear some no's. Okay, really, really focus and see if you can find an old woman. Can you find her? I'm going to go back here. Can you tell me where is the old woman's nose? I'm moving up. Tell me when to stop. Where is the old woman's nose?
Stop.
Okay, so this is the old woman's nose. Can you see it now? Okay. Wow, there's a lot of energy around this picture. Okay. All righty. I will ask you to be quiet. Thank you. Now, the young gentleman said that in addition to the old woman, there's also a young woman. Can everybody see the young woman? I hear some no's. Would you please help the people around you to see the young woman? Okay. Let's stop. And let's be quiet. I'm going to ask you again to this time focus on only seeing the old woman. Focus on only seeing the old woman. Can you see her? Okay, now I want you to shift your focus and I want you to see only the young woman. Can you see her? Today, if you'll listen, please. Thank you. Lots of energy today, huh? There's lots of energy in your room. I like it very much. Okay. Finding a college and finding a career is a little like finding the old woman and the young woman and the two faces and the trophy. Sometimes you have to shift your perspective to find what you want. Sometimes you have to train yourself to see two perspectives at the same time to decide what it is you really want to do. Liberal arts colleges can help you do that. Has anybody here ever heard of the terminology or the term liberal arts college? If you could just raise your hand quietly. Okay, we have some people who have heard it, some people who haven't heard it. If you haven't heard it, would you please raise your hand? Okay, I'd like to tell you a little bit about them, and then we'll come back to our old woman and our young woman and our two faces and the trophy. Could we go to the next slide? Liberal arts colleges, in particular small liberal arts colleges, are a type of colleges found in the United States. I think we have to kind of break down the definition of this, find out first of all what are the liberal arts. Liberal arts are very, very simply put three things. They are the humanities or the arts, sciences, and then social sciences. When we say humanities, we're talking arts, we're talking literature, we're talking philosophy. When we're talking sciences, we're talking math, we're talking chemistry, we're talking biology, physics. When we're talking social sciences, we're talking history, we're talking international relations. These are what make up the liberal arts. Could you please switch the slide? A liberal arts college is a college that focuses on these things. It is a particular type of institution found in the United States that is often very, very small and also residential, which means that most people live on campus at small liberal arts colleges. And they also facilitate a great deal of interaction between the faculty and the students. There are about 230 or so small liberal arts colleges in the United States, and nearly all of them are private institutions. In terms of a liberal arts education, we are not going to study a specific subject initially. What we are going to do is we're going to look to determine and to create within ourselves a very broad perspective across the humanities, across the sciences, across the social sciences, and then later on we are going to gain the ability to think critically and independently. We're going to learn how to write and how to reason, and these are very, very useful skills regardless of the profession that you choose. Next. I think we'll go next. In terms of why you would want to get a liberal arts education, why wouldn't you want to be an engineer from the very beginning? Why wouldn't you want to be a medical doctor from the very beginning? Why wouldn't you want to focus on being a mathematician from the very beginning? There are some very good reasons for that, and the research shows us that, could you go back? That liberal arts education provides general knowledge and it develops intellectual ability that many people who are employers want. They want it because people who have liberal arts education are good writers, they're good reasoners, and they can think very critically, and they're very flexible in terms of problem solving. Liberal arts education also provides an excellent foundation for professional schools. So many students who have a liberal arts education go on to graduate school, they go on to law school, they go on to medical school, they may go on to business school as well too. And it also creates graduates who have a very, very strong tie and can actually enrich the communities in which they live. Next, please. If you'd like to find out more about these small liberal arts colleges, I would direct you to these resources. And I'll leave this PowerPoint with your guidance counselor today, and you might go on and look at, for example, a book that's called Colleges That Change Lives. Or you may look at some of the rankings that specifically focus on liberal arts colleges. Major U.S. newspapers and reports are also a good place to find out more information. And I think probably the best place to find out whether a liberal arts college would be for you would be to contact somebody at that college and ask to speak to a student who is from your home country. Next. And I want to thank you for your attention, and I also want to send greetings to you from a former classmate, Aditi Shukla, who is a student and a Lincoln Scholar at the institution where I teach and work. And I want to send you her greetings. I believe that she is a graduate of this school. Is that correct? So, in closing, When you think about colleges, think about the old woman and the young woman. Think about the two faces and the trophy. Are you seeing everything? Is your focus clear? Are you able to see other possibilities? That would be some questions that you might consider when considering a college. I'll look forward to seeing you out in the college fair later on. Thank you very much.